Hello. So, how are you all? My name is Yogesh, and we are doing statistics standard 11. Okay, in statistics, we have started chapter number 3, and as you all know, we have completed the topic mean. And in last lecture, we have completed a topic called combined mean. Yes, what we have completed? A topic called combined mean. In the topic of combined mean, I have given you a homework, sum number 3.24. Yes, I have given you homework 3.2, sum number 4. Yes, okay, let's solve that sum first and then we will proceed further. Mean marks of students in a 7 theory paper is 62. So there are 7 theory papers, and mean marks is 62. Then what should be the mean marks in 3 practical examination? They have asked you that what should be the mean marks in 3 practical examination. So this mean marks you don't know. So that his mean marks for the entire examination, is 68. So mean marks in entire examination is 68. So you should know from reading the question that mean marks of entire examination means combined mean. See, entire examination means everything, and he has found mean of that, so it should be the combined mean. Yes, okay. Now you know how to solve the sum. Yes, let's write the formula. X bar c is equal to n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 upon n1 plus n2. So you can see x bar c is 68, n1 is 7, x bar 1 is 62 plus 3 into x bar 2 upon 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. So 68 into 10 is equal to. Now what is this 7 into 62? Is 434 plus 3 x bar 2. Yes. Now 68 into 10 is 680. 680 minus 434. Okay. So I am taking a step. 246 is 3 x bar 2. So you can see x bar 2 is 82. Okay. So x bar 2 is 82. So I can say that a student should get mean marks in 3 practical examination 82. Okay, so let me do a topic today called weighted mean. After combined mean, we are doing a weighted mean. Before starting this topic, let me give a recap of a sum in which fi xi was given. Okay, a simple mean. Okay, we are not starting weighted mean yet. Let weighted mean on the right hand side. I am telling you that if xi and fi is given in the question, how would you have find the mean? You would have done multiplication of fi xi, you have done total of fi, you would have done fi xi, and the formula would look like this: x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon n. So fi xi is, you know, the total of fi xi. N is total of frequency. So instead of n, can I write total of frequency like this? Yes, n is total of frequency. So you can write sigma fi also. Okay, n is total of frequency. Okay. Now I am teaching you weighted mean. Now I am teaching you weighted mean. Now what this weighted mean is, in this with xi, weight is given. Weight is importance. Okay, if there are so many people working in your school, everyone has his own importance. Okay, teachers has its own importance, principal has its own importance. Okay, or any other person has its own role. So everyone has its own importance. So wi is weight. Okay. So in this question, frequency will not be given, but weight will be given in place of frequency. So there will be xi and there will be wi. Now you have to do the same procedure. In fi xi, we were finding fi xi, in here we will find wi xi. And you can see formula is also same. Sir, how same? Here we were finding fi xi. X bar is equal to fi xi. Here we will be doing x bar is equal to sigma wi xi upon, here it was sigma f. Now we don't have sigma f, but we have, in place of sigma f, we have sigma wi. So it's sigma wi xi upon sigma wi. So this is your formula for the weighted. Simple? Yes. Let's do the sum. We'll be starting with illustration number 13. Let's start with illustration number 13. A student get a student get 35 marks in theory paper, 15 marks in practical examination, and 5 in oral examination. School gives weight 4 to 1 respectively to this type of examination. Find weighted mean. So student get 35 marks in theory paper. So let's write marks 35. He gets 15 in practical examination, and he gets 5 in oral examination. So this is what? Xi. Then the school gives weight 4 to 1 respectively to this type of examination. Find the weighted mean. So you have to find the weighted mean. So we know how to find the weighted mean. It's simple. First of all, we will find wi xi. What is wi xi? It's 34 into 4. 140. 15 into 2, 30. 5 ones are 5. So it is 175. So x bar is equal to sigma wi xi upon sigma wi. So sigma wi xi is 175 upon sigma wi is 7. So this leads to 25. Yes, so it leads to 25. Okay. Then let's do exercise 3.2 third sum. We are doing third sum first, then we will do the second sum. So we will go in reverse. We will be doing 3 and 2 like that. Okay. In third sum, you can read the question. You should be having a textbook with you. 2 officers, 10 clerks and 3 peons contributed for a staff office. Contributed for a staff picnic. Yes, the contribution collected per person is showing in the following table. Officers 1000, clerk 500 and peon 200. So you can say officer has paid 1000 rupees, clerk has paid 500 rupees and peon has paid 200 rupees. So he said that there are 2 officers, 10 clerks and 3 peons, and you have to find the contribution per person with the weighted mean. Okay, so you have to give the weight. So here number of person will be weight 2, 10 and 3. This is your xi. Now you need to find wi xi. So how will be finding wi xi? 1000 into 2, 2000. 500 into 10, 5000. 200 into 3, 600. So 1000 into 2000, 500 into 10, 5000, 200, 600. So it is 7600. Total there are 15 peoples. So x bar is equal to sigma wi xi upon n. So it is 7600 upon 15. Yes. So it is 7600 upon 15. So it is 506.67. Okay. So it is 506.67. Okay, now we'll be doing the second sum of 3.2. Yes. Let's do exercise 3.2 second. First of all, read the question. Find the weighted mean of the percentage change in price from the following data. Food item, rice, wheat, tea, sugar, pulse. Weight 7, 10, 5, 8, 2 and percentage change in price 134, 125, 115, 97, 912, 0. So what is weight and what is percentage change in price? So percentage change in price is xi. You have to read the question carefully and you have to mark like that. This xi what I am writing is the second column. So don't be in that dilemma that first is always xi. You have to read the question and judge what is xi. Okay, don't see the sequence. Then first column is of weight. We will be writing in our sequence, but from question we will see it. So let us write the weight 7, 10, 5, 8, 2. Okay, it's 7, 10, 5, 8, 2. So now wi xi. Okay, what is the total of wi? It's 7 plus 10, 17, 22, 30 and 32. Yes, you can check it. 8 plus 2, 10, 15, 25, 32. So now we'll be writing wi xi. Seven into 134. It's 9. it's 938. Then 125 into 10 is 1250. 115 into 5, it's 575. Then 97 into 8, it's 776. 120 into 2, it's 240. So let's add it. 938 plus 1250 plus 575 plus 776 plus 240, it's 3779. Now what is your x bar? It is sigma wi xi upon n. What is it? It is sigma wi xi upon sigma wi. So your x bar is equal to 3779 upon 32. So 3779 upon 32 is equal to 118.09. Okay, so it is 112. Sorry, it's 118.09. Yes. Okay, so what we have done today? Today we have done a topic called weighted mean. Yes, today we have done a topic called weighted mean. In this weighted mean, what was the formula? X bar is equal to sigma wi xi upon n. X bar is equal to sigma wi xi upon n. Now today we have done so many sums. We have done illustration number 13. We have done exercise 3.2, sum number 3, sum number 2. And now today your homework is main exercise 3, main exercise 3, section C, sum number 13. Yes, main exercise 3, section C, sum number 13.